on our uh, internet journals, and we want to start our session immediately. You welcome our honorable members, and we appreciate your time and moment to join us this evening. So we are ready to start, and remember now you are live to discuss your agenda in Kitengela East. So I'll start off, and remember that you have approximately a minute for each question that I'm going to ask each one, to be just precise so that we can save on time. So I would want to start on my far, Mheshimiwa John. Would you introduce yourself to the viewers and tell us where you stay and which position you are vying for? Thank you. Just 1 minute.
Good evening, viewers. My name is Shem Omoke, a resident of Kitengela for the last 15 years. I'm married, and I have a master's degree in finance, and I feel I'm the most qualified person for this seat of MCA in Orosiri Ward.
Shem, would you tell the viewers what motivates you to contest for the seat of MCA? What is that one thing that motivates you as an individual?
Thank you so much. One thing that motivates me to vie for this MCA seat is resource mismanagement within our ward and our county at large. Having worked as a finance officer and having looked at the books and how appropriation of funds is done, I came to realize that the allocations that is done to our ward is not properly and efficiently utilized for people who voted to be able to realize the services that they need. Based on that, and having had that humanitarian feeling, it is a calling that we need to give back to the society. And at a certain level, it reaches a point when you feel like you cannot stand and watch how things are getting misused. That is why I felt I'm the best person to be able to utilize the resources that are trickling down to the county and then further to the ward level, so that we can put these funds into proper use and mitigate all the kind of mismanagement that have been realized all the past. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Honorable Shem, what difference? Because there is status quo. What is this that you want to change? What is this new with you that you want to change?
Thank you. Thank you so much. First, I want to let viewers know that I'm the first and the only MCA seated here who has already launched my manifesto. I've already given the residents of Orosiri Ward my manifesto to act as the yardstick when they will be doing the next general election. In my manifesto, I've clearly stated that I understand the role of an MCA in the county assembly as being registration, oversight, and doing all those kind of stuff. But that does not end there. Truth be told is that when you are chosen as an MCA of a particular ward, we must understand that you are the chief executive of that particular ward. To be a chief executive of a ward that controls about 34,000 to 35,000 registered members, it entails that this must be somebody of high integrity, somebody who is going to utilize the resources that are allocated there effectively. We have given in our manifesto that we need to clearly articulate on the issues of population exposure within Orosiri. We understand that we do not have public schools here, but we understand that the government does not own land. Therefore, it is high time for the population to come together and make use of the resources that are available to be able to acquire land. That, after acquiring, we can be able to transfer and becomes a public land. Two, on matters of financial management in terms of utilization on key areas, including infrastructure and hospitals, and the greatest problem that we are experiencing here of fresh water, it means that somebody has to go an extra to be able to source funding from outside, because my role as an MCA does not necessarily end in Kajiado. We have to do a lot of networking to be able to source funds from outside, to get non-governmental organizations on board, to get World Bank on board.
Your time is up.
To be able to realize the needs of our people within Orosiri. Thank you.
Mheshimiwa Shem, on the same breath, what is your strength based on your track record? I know politicians talk about my track record, my track record. What is your strength and what is your track record?
First of all, I hope this you are not going to count among the minutes that you're giving me. I want to exonerate myself from the word politicians, and I want to associate myself with leadership. Once we agree on that, I want to say that for the last 17 years I've lived here, I've been the champion of ensuring that there is development within our area. First, I'm one of the persons who ensured that there is transport that is able to collect our people from here all the way to Kitengela. And by doing that, we had to make sure that there is some sort of road that is here that our people can be able to use. Two, most recently, I was one of the persons who championed the opening up of the KHE road on the other side, of which it came about as a result of negotiations. My biggest strength that I can stand around and talk about is good networking. I know for sure that leadership does not necessarily end in Kajiado. It has to go all the way up to your networking with other people in other forums. I did my very best to associate myself with Governor Ulirenku, and I'm one person who championed and who worked to make sure that the Orata Bridge is done on the other side. So based on that, we are also working closely with him to be able to see whether we can be able to open up some roads here. So what I'm trying to say is that the leadership we are having, one of the weakest problem with it is that they do not do what? They do not consult, and at the same time,
Thank you,
they do not reach out to the people to be able to realize the strength of their leadership is based on the people on the ground.
Punchline.
Asante sana watazamaji wa Orosirikon Shorinke Ward, na washukuru. Tunapomalizia yangu ni kusema ya kwamba tunapoelekea uchaguzi, kwanza tuweke maanani ya kwamba tunahitaji kuwa na amani, uchaguzi wa amani, na nawashukuru the host community for having given us an opportunity to also interact with them effectively. And I want to request the viewers that when it comes to elections, please choose persons with integrity, persons who are going to share with you their visions, persons who are able to bring to you services that you dearly need. Having lost all the last 10 years, we are very, very sure that given the opportunity, we will be able to move very fast, do proper networking to be able to realize the services that you clearly need. Thank you.
Thanks, Mheshimiwa.